family. It's Nomsa here at Tinkosa Talk Shows. Find your own voice, lead from within. With me today, I'm with Claudia Passa. How are you, Claudia?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Nonsa. I'm very well. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So the topic today is tools to move forward when you feel blocked. Feeling blocked isn't a verdict on your potential, it's a signal in your mind and body saying something here needs attention, safety or structure before we move. When you honor that signal, momentum becomes gentler, smarter, and far more sustainable. And Claudia, you chose the topic. Would you like to share with us and the audience what was the motivation behind the topic?
Well, I'm always a big advocate in fairness, but in regards to having some knowledge or information or the tools as well on how we can actually apply them when the going gets tough. Sometimes with us in life. So because obviously it's not always an easy road where we are at as well. And actually as well, I invite you as the audience as well, expect challenges, expect things to pop up and to show you a bit of discomfort or some things actually as well you didn't expect at this time as well, and not maybe as well be on the smooth path as well, but then is as well, how are you being when things don't appear to be like as you have wished them to be, or the situations and the people as well. So it's just like to find to have the tools on how to navigate life as well sometimes. So yeah. Oh, you're a bit silent. You're muted.
Sorry, I'm muted, am I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I like it when you're saying when things do pop up, you have to have tools to sort things out. Yeah, that's really, really important to have tools to be able to solve whatever pops up, because things will pop up. I think most of the time, like, you have to name the block with precisions. Like sometimes, of course, there are some people that says I'm stuck. So when you feel stuck, sometimes you have to be specific with the diagnosis. What are you stuck? Why do you feel stuck? And then you name that thing your brain can solve. If your brain knows what is working with, it can solve that problem better. So yeah, I like that. So what can you begin, Claudia? Like, let's say if you feel
Yeah.
stuck, the tools, like, how do you begin?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, okay, let's have a look. I mean, yeah, it's just like you've got an idea, you want to go for something, or you are already approaching something as well, but then you just feel you are just not going anywhere. Nothing is actually happening as well in your favor. Well, that's what you think in this very moment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is something that we think in this very moment. Obviously, it is very advanced to trust life, that life is guiding you exactly how you are supposed to be, the way you are supposed to go, and the people you are supposed to meet as well on this way as well. And sometimes it doesn't feel to us that it is in our benefit, okay? But if we can have this understanding, and I'm sure we've heard this already, you know, trust that you're being guided exactly how you are, you know, how and where you are supposed to be right now, okay? And this doesn't always come easy, but it could come with a bit of an understanding at some later time in life as well, when you actually see, when you look at your past situations, when you wanted as well to go through something, a goal, a desire, and things turned around for you and you did do a little, I don't know, just like a few loops as well that have brought you to where you are today. If you would look back as well right now to the past, then you will understand as well when I say that it's good to trust that we are being guided and that we are exactly at the time, and that life is happening actually for us and not to us. Okay, so if we can understand life this way and have the mindset, this already helps a lot as well, you know. So in this very moment, then we feel like, okay, I'm stuck. What now? I would look as well, okay, how is this, what is just going on for me and not bringing me closer? At least this is what I might think right now. How is this actually happening for me? And then trying to see the good and the positive in that as well, you know, even though we might think it's not positive at all for us. So that's one thing. How is it happening for me? And there's always good things in everything that is going on for us as well, and in the people we encounter as well. And we might think it's not that smooth and so on, but how is it working for us? And then another thing is as well, I mean, in this very moment, check your mindset as well. What are the beliefs, you know? What beliefs do we have internal that are creating as well this outside reality where you feel like you are a bit stuck currently? So, good thing, check your beliefs. Are there anything limiting beliefs that prevent you right now from going, you know, like the next step and further? Yeah, is there anything limiting and preventing you from going the next step? So these two things I like to suggest at this stage. Yeah.
I like that, Claudia. Trust you are being guided. Yeah, I think that is really, really important. Like for me as a Christian, I believe that God can guide us through our destination wherever we need to be, as long we know how to listen to His voice, because that is really, really important. Um, and also, you said our beliefs are the critical component of how we are able to, our tomorrow, how is able to look like. So I think that's important to be able to create the reality that we want. I think that is really, really important. I think our belief system are the ones that sometimes that because we want success, but we still have believing in negative things and negativity. So if we do need success, there shouldn't be any room of negativity and stuff. And also we have to understand that if we want to access one success comes with a stagnation, and we have to get ourselves unstuck. Success comes with some part of our lives that through that journey where you have to fail. And when you fail, it's an experience. You can't see it as a failure. You see it as an experience. You have to see it as a learning. We're learning something. It's a skill, but some people they take it things very very serious. When they fail, it's like because I think when you whatever you do, you got to take out the noise of pleasing other people and fear of being judged by people, because we fear that if we fail, people are going to judge us. But it doesn't matter. If we want to succeed, like Claudia, you said the belief system, it's like if I fail, I'm okay with it. That moment, because it's not permanent, it's temporal. So if I fail, I'm okay with it. I will start again. So you have to have that mindset of if anything happens, I will pick myself up. I don't mind my family. I don't mind my friends. I don't mind I don't mind people saying negative things. You just have to keep going. There are no like negative things, like saying negative talk. Self-negative talk is not negotiable. You just have to. So what would you suggest to someone, Claudia? Like like how family they are like. Sometimes when you do things, sometimes we're not really doing things for us. We're doing things for family's approval, for those who have that mindset. For me, guys, I had to divorce all these mindset because if I need to succeed in life, I'm gonna have to learn to fail 20 times or 100 times. And I'm gonna have to learn to shut the noise in my family and friends as well. And that's what I've learned. But Claudia, what advice can you give someone who is like watching and say, you know what? I'm worried if I fail, my family are gonna judge me, my friends are gonna judge me, and I'm gonna judge myself. What
And
advice?
that's actually quite common. Okay, we all have this at some level inside us. Even I recognized it as well. Maybe as well, I still have it as well to some belief inside us. Okay, but at least as well, today I understand this thing or the story we create in regards to why we would not start something, because when it doesn't go the right way, then we are being judged. Okay, so this is actually it is actually a common thing in us humans. Okay, but then as well, it is, how can we say this? Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well how it is set up, the judging from outside, or where we perceive or fear that we are being judged. Okay, it is actually as well to overcome this, and not to buy into this, because in the end as well, it has like some different causes. To me as well, it was like people pleasing too, like I wanted as well to be the good girl, like we are being brought up, you have to be the good girl, the nice girl, and then you want to people please in regards to being praised as well. So this was something I had in me, but obviously as well, it is realizing as well for you that this is your life and it's your unique path as well. And we are all here and we all have like different desires being put into our minds as well. And the desires, they come from the universe or God, and we are all differently attracted to different businesses or ideas as well, or what it is we do want to create. And we would not have this desire or the idea inside of us if it would not be meant for us. So actually it means that on some level we are here to create this as well. So otherwise we would not have the desire put into us as well, because our soul, we all have different plans in regards to what it is we would like to achieve in this lifetime. And this is why we have the pulse as well toward certain things, because we have on some level, it's in our soul plan to achieve those things. And if we can understand this as well, then we would not really go for what the others are thinking or saying as well. And the thing is as well, if you're doing something and someone is judging you and pointing the finger onto you, you're like saying, you're that and you're that, not good enough, not smart enough, not something, but you can see that the three fingers are always pointing back to them. Okay, so they might say one thing to you, but the three fingers are always pointing back to them. So that actually means if someone is vocally with you, judging you out there in public, very vocally about it, actually they are talking about themselves. So if you can understand this as well, this is a great relief already, because then at this stage I got this. So then just let them, just let them express themselves and so on. But you actually understand that secretly they are speaking about themselves. This is how they think about themselves. And you just continue and go ahead with what it is, what you are here to do. Because again, if you would not have the desire for this business, or for creating something else, of the relationship, whatever it is, if you would not have this desire in your heart, means as well it would not be meant for you. But as you have the desire, it's meant for you, because on some level the chances are that this is in your soul plan and you have come here with certain things to accomplish. Yeah.
I love that, Claudia. I don't know what to say after that. I don't know what to say because, to be honest with you, people, they worry about people too much. That's why I always tell people in my personal page to mind their own business. Like, I'm not on social media to be popular. I'm just there to add value. Because, when you add value to someone and when you speak your own truth, when you go through challenges and you share those challenges, uh, people are able, because they can see the originality about you, they are able to connect. So if you are like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, like you said, Claudia, people pleaser, you used to be like a people pleaser. What can you achieve when you're a people pleaser? You can't achieve anything, nothing when you are pleasing people. And for me, has been my belief, like growing up with my dad. My dad used to like train me to do business and stuff. But at the same time, he used to let me know that when it comes to success, there's only one person that is involved in it. If whatever success you want, in order to achieve that success, you got to go for it. People are just there to tell you that you can't. Your dreams are too big, are too small. And here's my other dad. I've got two daddies, by the way, my stepdad as well. He was like, you going to United Kingdom? I was like, yeah. And he was like, when you get there, don't hang out with your African people. Your African people, they are your family. You hang out with them as your family. You know they are your family, and you know you come from home with them. But if you want to change, learn someone else's language. I was like, what do you mean learn else's language? Learn how things are done in the United Kingdom. You already know how your African things are done. You don't need that. Now you need to teach people how African things are done. And then you need to learn from United Kingdom how things are done. And you need to hang out with your brothers and your sisters. If they're teaching you something useful, yes. But if they're not, they're your family. What do family do? Family, you when you finish after work, you go for coffee, you go and see if they're okay, make sure they're looked after. But when it comes to business, learn someone else's language, their land. When you land in that land, learn how things are done. You don't. And I've realized that enough in my African friends, when they come to United Kingdom, they want to they want to do the things they did in Africa. And I'm like, doesn't work like that. There's someone that I was working with, and I've seen that when they make a decision, they have to bring the whole committee and stuff. I was like, it's not how I work. For me, I work with God. Guys, this is how I do things. If you are a Christian, you work with God. You go to God privately, you ask questions. God, who am I supposed to be? Reveal a big secret about me. What's my hidden secret of who I'm supposed to be? When God reveals that, you implement. You don't think about the how. Claudia, do we think about the how when we do things?
No, because then it's too complicated and we don't really see it, and it would put us off,
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah.
Yeah, if you write
Yeah.
the how, the
Yeah.
list will be too long.
I
Too
know,
long.
I know, I know it.
Yeah, so might as well get on with it.
Yeah.
That's how I do things. I get on with it. And sometimes
Mm.
my family, they look at me, they're like, Nomsa. I'm like, yeah, that's how I do things. And my ex never used to understand. Like sometimes when we want to make a decision or I want to do something, I'll say, this is what we're gonna do. And they'll be like, Nomsa, you're dreaming. I'll be like, yes, I'm okay to dream, but it's also okay to put it into reality. So he used to think I'm mad, like you're crazy. But then now he says, now I get you. So things got to be done. I'm like, yeah, you got to do things. If you don't do them, and also Claudia, we like the video that I put on my personal page, that sometimes you have to make sacrifice, guys. I know it. What sacrifice did you have, Claudia, to be where you are? Because you didn't just get up one day with a huge house, nice car, nice everything.
Mm.
There must be sacrifice that you had to do in order to get to where you need to be. Because I like to tell my audience the truth. I don't like lying to my audience.
So what was your sacrifice then?
Yeah.
So what was your sacrifice
No,
then?
my sacrifice, I had to deprive myself of pleasure
Okay, yeah,
in
yeah.
order for me to find success. Like big holidays,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
going nice meals,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and
Yeah,
just not pleasure. I had to deny myself that
yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah, or like learning, like doing online courses as
Yeah,
well.
and
But
because
again, yeah,
they're not cheap, they're expensive.
yeah, exactly. But again, it's an investment as well. But like, um, but those courses, I felt drawn to them. Okay, so obviously I did have to spend time to study and so on. So I didn't feel like sacrifice because I enjoyed them. I chose them, but I know what you're saying. Obviously, we have to do our actions steps.
Claudia hasn't got kids, by the way, guys. No's got kids.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Obviously, with
Yeah,
children, it's a bit
that's
more.
another thing. And
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah,
telling me that day that she's got to do this course, and she's like, "Oh, I got to do this course," and I'm not gonna mention how much the cost is gonna cost. She was like, "I've got to pay this much." I was like, "What?" It
yeah.
was like, yeah, I've got to do the course as well. And she was like, I got to do this. I'm like, I've got kids. She hasn't got a kids. So I was like, after when we go off, I was like, the sacrifice that we have to make, and people don't know what we have to do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because like she's going for training,
Mm,
and the training is not cheap.
mm,
It's an investment though.
mm.
An investment that, yeah.
Well, it's an investment, but I do have to say I wanted to do that course and I
Did you
signed.
do it or you didn't?
No, I didn't. It fell through because it was just like 7 people in the program. I moved my funds to be able to invest into it, but that took too long. By the time I had the funds in my account, the group was already full. So
Ah,
I
okay.
was like, okay, it's a sign I'm not supposed to do this. So again, I took it as a sign. So I'm just now curious if there's something else for me or better right now suitable for me to invest in so that I can just improve. Okay. So I'm just now open and see what's happening. Yeah. But that
Yeah.
flew through, literally. Yeah.
Because the things happen for a reason as
Yes,
well.
absolutely. And if we can,
Because sometimes it may not the path that you have to take. So
absolutely, or not the learning on, not the course, so on, So again, how is this happening for me? I'm thinking, and I was a bit disappointed to begin with because I really thought this is going to bring me to my next level of success. But again, supposedly not. And now just let's see, I'm open and to see what next thing comes where I get like, okay, that's something I would like to sign up for. What else do we have in regards to feeling stuck? Stuck. I mean, okay. I mean, I have to say as well, as I did say to you, this course I wanted to invest in, it's an investment. So this would have been another mentor to show us always the next level for us, because those people have gone those paths and they are where they are. And sometimes we just don't know by ourselves when we feel stuck or want to go to the next level as well. So I'm a big advocate, and I was always go as well in the future to invest in myself and to work with a mentor as well, a coach, a mentor, whatever feels as well pulled, or wherever you feel drawn to as well, because those are the people as well. They did it. They can teach you what we don't really know by ourselves. We might self sabotage it because we might get stuck and then we might quit and stop, okay? Or we just don't know how to go to the next step as well. And these are the reasons as well why we would go and choose a coach as well. As well, like here with us, there are several coaches as well, and we are all specialized in different things we are good at. And yeah, absolutely. So it's just like, if you appreciate as well this line of work to invest into you, absolutely just research us as well, the different courses on the show, no, the different coaches on the show, and just like see which coach is able to help you wherever you want to go to at this time in your life.
yeah, we do have different coaches at Ngozi talk shows
Mhm.
as well. So I know we do have our own coaches as well, guys. I have to say, having a coach is not cheap. It's very, very expensive, but it's an investment at the same time. So yeah, so me, I like investing.
Mhm.
I like learning because, to be honest with you, if you look back where I come from to where where I've been to where I am today, that's when you understand. But if you don't understand, if you don't know it, that's when you wouldn't get it. I've invested so much when it comes to learning, and yeah, it is amazing. And also, YouTube is a university as well, so you can actually go and learn again on YouTube as well, free for free. But when it comes to like if you want to implement, you want to start a business, like if you get stuck, if you want to stand out, you have to have a coach, and also you have to stop being people pleaser. Like Claudia said, you have to take a unique path and understand that your path is so unique and it's different. It's okay to be different. It is okay to make mistakes. And for me, guys, I don't negotiate when I'm doing things. There's someone that saw my post, and this person, we went for coffee. Me, I thought we were going for coffee, and she was telling me that, no, sir, you can't post this. I was like, this person does not understand that I'm not in the level of worrying about what people think anymore. I'm not in that level. You shouldn't worry about what people think, guys. When you, whatever you do in things in life, you have to think about the ending in mind. Do you want people to learn? What do you want people to get out of it? What do you want to like? Are you afraid of people judging you? So you just have to, because at the end of the day, every journey that we take when it comes to life, we are all different. Our mindset is in a different level. Does it mean it's bad? No, it's not. I personally don't give my family advice because of one thing. I know I'll be wasting time. If I give someone advice, I'll be wasting time. Or if I tell them, you can't do this, you can't do this, I'm wasting time. So I know the only thing that helps somebody is when somebody comes to you. This is where you give support, guys. When someone comes to you, Nomsa, I want to do this, but I don't know how. You see, they are very, very specific. But when they're just chatting, don't waste time. Yeah, when someone is chatting to you and chat, don't waste time. But if I have a problem, for me is to go to Claudia and say, Claudia, could you please help me with this? This is when Claudia is a coach. I'm gonna tell you a secret, guys. These are perfect coaches at my Ngozi talk shows. It's only me who always go to them and seek help, guys. Am I lying, Claudia?
Well, that's the good thing as well, you know, we exchange and we share, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
these ones, their life is so perfect. For me, guys, I'm like, Grant, this is the problem that I'm facing. Can you please help me? I got to Kero and I got to use this leverage of having these beautiful mindset coaches. I go to Claudia, she'll give me some nuggets, whatever the problem I'm facing. I go to Grant, I go to Carol Ann, I go to Amanda, I go to Kamau. If they can't help me, they'll always say, Nomsa, we can't help you. But I am somebody who seek help, guys. So the reason why I share this with you guys, don't just watch the talk show. If there's something you want to do, you want to move forward with a project, get in touch with the coaches. Think about the money later. First step first is to make a contact.
I mean, the thing is as well in regards to the money, you know, obviously I didn't have the mindset as well to invest money in courses or just like the low budget money. But then as I went along, I want more changes and then the prices go higher, okay? But then as well, I did understand as well when you commit, you know, for internal change, and this is always supported by God and the universe. If you really are committed to this and you sign up for something and the value is a bit higher than you ever did, God and the universe is fully behind you and supports you as well, so that the money might come back in as well. You know, like it's just don't worry about it as well. You know, it's just like we worry. But like I'm today at this mindset, yeah, just like I wanna, yeah, just like go for it, do it, and not to worry so much about it. Because if I look back, all this worrying energy, it didn't really bring me nowhere really good places. Okay, so just what if it comes up again, the worry, yeah, but if, and so on, and then just like yeah, I put it on the side. Yeah, it's just not really serving me. Too much worrying.
He always provides.
Yeah,
Like Claudia says, don't worry, God will always provide. And
down.
I see myself for anything that I involve him to it. If I say, God, this is what I need, and if it's for the right reason, he always provides. And I don't remember any decision in my life where I have made a decision and that money was with me. I don't remember. Sometimes I make a decision and then I hear someone who tell me this is how much, and I'm like, how much? And then God provides. Then I go and do the course, whatever I need to do, or even with the coaching, I end up like do the coaching. Like when I lost my website, God did provide for me to have a coach for 1 year, to have a facilities of coaching. Like I was so broken. I went to size event. I was so broken. Like the website, I was like, how do I begin? I just tuned in, and it was like dance. Whoever like wins this thing, the happiest person who win this thing. I was the miserable person, the miserable person. I think on the meeting, but because I always smile and I always want to take challenge.
Mm.
And I took the challenge and I ended up with a coaching for 25 grand. So it's just having that mindset, guys, of no quitting. Don't quit. If you want the tools to succeed in life, to take your life to the next level, it's like even when life it doesn't not make sense. When you don't know what you're doing, you don't quit. Isn't it right, Claudia?
Mm. Yes, and I mean, I was just thinking of the name. I think Thomas Edison or something. I don't know, the guy who invented the light bulb, and how many attempts did he have?
I think it was more than 1,000.
Yes, more than 1,000 attempts to actually come up with a functioning light bulb, and he didn't quit. Okay, it's just like he just said, I think in the end as well, he just came up with over 1,000 different ways in regards to on how it could work or come out and so on. Just like to, yeah, just like really not to quit. Yeah, absolutely, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's very, very important to just believe in the things that you do and just trust the process as well and believe that everything is just going to work out fine and believe that God is on your side. I always believe that God is on my side and I always trust that whatever is going on in that moment is temporal and I just have to keep going until I get to where I need to be. And that's how life should be. There's no room for quitting. For me, when I'm doing things, I know people always say, have a plan B. I don't have plan B myself. When I'm doing something, I don't have plan B. The only thing that I have, I can ask God is, God, do I need to learn something in order to move this project forward? Or can you connect me with my helpers that can help me to move this project? Because if God allows the project, it does not have a plan B. So I don't want to belittle him. So I have to trust that the process that if I'm going through challenges that moment, I have to believe that he will come and give me the solution on how do I solve this moving forward.
Mm.
So that's always my belief, and it always work. And I think that's the character mainly is the character. That's why these people who wanted to sacrifice me, that's the character that I have. I don't quit. For me, I don't quit. There is no room. There is no room if the project has been put. I just have to keep trying. I have to keep going back to God and say, is there anything that I need to do that is making this project not to work?
Mm.
So yeah, it's 5 minutes past, Claudia. Anything you want to leave with our audience, or do you have any advice before we say our words of encouragement you would like to give it to our audience?
In regards to getting stuck, feeling stuck, feeling stuck. Okay, yeah, okay, feeling stuck and so on. I mean, okay, in this very moment, then just let it be, okay? Just like take the focus off, do something else, do something fun maybe as well, okay? Yeah, something that is fun for you, brings you joy and so on. Just go back from this feeling stuck scene scenario for a day or something, and then just like find a time as well where you feel a bit more relaxed as well, and then just go back as well and see what would be the next most logical best thing for you to do. If you don't can come up to do something by yourself, obviously, then I suggest get someone you work with, and then they can show you as well, because sometimes we are not even able to see things, okay? But something as well, what you could do is like to see if you can do something differently from what you have been doing so far, okay? But the thing is for you to come back down, to relax first, and then see from that point of mindset what ideas you are getting on how you can continue on your path.
Yeah, rewrite. Whatever you do, rewrite, guys. I think I'm gonna steal Claudia's idea and give you it as a words of encouragement, guys. To rewrite. If it's business, rewrite it. If it's relationship, rewrite. Go back to it when it began, and sit down and just restructure it. Everything needs the restructuring, not quitting. Some people, they find the easy way out, quitting. Like, I don't want to be in this relationship. Restructure your relationship. And also, if it's not relationship, if it's business, rewrite that business. And also know that whatever you want to achieve, it will never come easy. Guys, even the guy from the light bulb, we hear that he failed 1,000 times, but it doesn't tell us the whole story, the pain that he had to go through, because he will be forever telling the story for him to be where building it. So just know that you don't negotiate with stress, you don't negotiate with anxiety. Me, I divorced the anxiety, I divorced stress. If I'm presented with problems, that's why most people get confused. They think I'm not normal, but I am normal. If I'm presented with problems, guys, there is no room for stress. There is no room for feeling sorry for myself. All I do is I stand still.
Mm.
I stand still. I don't think. I'm like, I just have to stand still, maybe for 1 hour, half an hour, and then I regroup. Once I stand still, after standing still, then I can work on how do I move forward with this problem. Sometimes some problems, guys, whether you stress or you don't stress, they are not for you to solve. Some, they are God to give you the nuggets on how do you solve them. Or sometimes God can bring somebody just to call you in that moment when you need that help, who has a solution. So that's why I don't bother to stress, because I realize when I stress, I just waste time. By the time I stress, 1 hour later, someone calls me and say, oh, Noms, I can help you. Can you imagine how much time I've wasted stressing? So I don't. Not because I'm normal, but I'm not normal. It's because I realize it's wasted time.
Mm.
So I might as well stand still and say to problems, I see you, I hear you, but I'm not going to stay stuck. I'm just going to stand still for now. My standing still is like, Gary, are you around? Can you hear me? Can you bring Claudia with a solution? Can you bring someone from LinkedIn? And people always come through, guys.
Mm.
As long as you stay focused, they come through. Either LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, family, friends, or people that you don't know. Sometimes the people that find you. So have that faith of the things that you have not seen.
Mm.
I wanted a solution. My chat GTP is my best friend, Claudia. I wanted a solution.
Mm.
and wanted to do something, but I didn't know how. And ChatGTP just gave me the ideas of how can I do this. I took ChatGTP ideas and I sent it off to someone. And for me, I thought they'll say no. And that person comes back and the things that I didn't know that I can get. And then he comes back and say, yeah, I can help you with that. But imagine if I would have just stayed there stress. That's why I love God so much, guys, because He makes life very, very easy. Okay, guys, if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, please do subscribe to our channel, and please do go and sign up for coaching. And Claudia, she's one of the coaches. I'm one of the coaches. Grant, there's different coaches on the site. If it's a relationship, you can sign up for relationship. If you're stuck in your relationship, if you're stuck in other areas as well, you can find a different coach that can help you. For me, I am God. I am a child of God, psychologist, and a love harmonist. And those are the things that I qualify. And I like researching mind as well, how the mind is thinking. So if you are looking for that kind of a coach, here's me. I don't mess about. So, and I'm not a quitter. And I don't tell you what you want to hear. I help you best on your desires and where God wants to take you. Claudia, I am done. Do you want to leave something with the audience or I just go?
No, just like as well, thank you for listening today. And please, any questions, just pop them under the video and ask, just please ask us, okay? And we will come back to you. And yeah, just like share always the video as well with anyone if you think of anyone who
Oh, yeah, share our talk show, guys.
appreciate as well, you know, the
Yeah,
topic. Yeah.
I'm so appreciate you.
Yeah.
I think I need to bring a prize. So whoever shares the most, give them a prize. What do you think, Claudia?
Yeah, I like the idea as well. Yeah. Yes, I
Yeah,
like the
need
idea.
to find a prize.
Mhm.
Okay.